I wanted to start a reading vlog. I always preface a reading vlog by just saying like, I'm going to start a reading vlog, I'm going to do so well. It never happens. But today I'm being optimistic. Well, it is Thursday night currently. I was technically supposed to do like weekly vlogs. I had this idea to do weekly vlogs and post it on like Monday or something, but I'm starting on a Thursday, so I don't even know what this is going to genuinely be like. But I am in the middle of The Society of Unknowable Objects by Gareth Brown. This book has me quite hooked. I've been really enjoying it. I've read about 203 pages, so I'm a little over halfway done. I'm intrigued. I'm not going to lie to you. I have been enjoying it. There's a society of unknowable objects that protect magical objects from getting into the wrong hands, and Magda Sparks is one of the members in that society. She's going off on this little adventure to find one of these magical items, and I believe she's going to Hong Kong. And something happens there. She is being hunted down and someone's trying to kill her to get to that object. We don't know why, and she's obviously naturally freaking out, and she's running for her life, came back to England, and it's a whole lot of a mess. I'm really enjoying this. It's very adventurous, magical, and I've not read a fantasy in a very long time, so I'm genuinely enjoying this. This has been a good ride so far, and I think I can finish it within the next couple of days at least. We shall see, my friends. I have been also journaling. I've been very serious about my book journal. I'm trying to make it as easy for me to do, because what happens each time I sit down to journal is that I'm very ambitious about it. I want to make it like super cute and everything, and I just fall apart. What I decided this year was that I was going to focus a lot more on stickers so that it can look cute and I can enjoy it looking at it. That's something that I really want. I want to look at my journal, especially my reading journal, enough so that I want to actually write in it or do anything to it. So this journal I started in 2025, but I never really got to finish. So 2025, I didn't want to waste a whole book. I continued on with like the 2026 portion. I don't know how much you can see. I'll insert like a video portion. I did do like a 2026 cover page. There was supposed to be a pattern here, but it started off with birds, leaves, butterflies, bows, and then it even has a bookworm on it. So there is no rhyme or reason for the stuff that I do. It just is. Okay? We're not going to judge it. We're going to move on. The next page is just 26 books I want to read in 2026. Is this feasible? Probably not. But these are the books that really called to my attention and I would like to get to this year. Frederick Bachman is just like staring at me down my throat. That's not right. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. But I just have not been able to get into him. Fuck am I saying? That's not what I meant, obviously. But I have not been able to get into his books recently because they're very heavy and also very slow paced. So I don't know. It's been a bit much, but I haven't really read any of his books in a while. Beartown was so heavy, but it was so good. Like, it was easily, I think it was a 5 stars. Brenda McFadden, that book, I don't even know why I purchased it, but now that I have it, I must read it. So, whatever. It is fine. Then I did have like an idea to do like a bookshelf with the star ratings being colored in, but I think I already failed at that. I need to like sit down and actually draw books, and my goal is to read like 50 books this year, so maybe like have 50 books ready and loaded on the shelves, but I haven't gotten around to that. The books read in 2026 spread is supposed to be colored in. If I do ever end up reading more than 15 books, I can just thingy. I think I can do that and it'll be fine. But do I really read over 15 books a month? No. I don't think that's ever happened except like maybe 1 month last year. It's not feasible in my life. I think like 4 to 5 books are like generally where I'm at most of the months at least, and it's very rare to go over that. But I just want to like color it in because I thought that would be fun. And then I had my favorite books spread for each month. I'm gonna just stick in my favorite book of that month. It doesn't have to be a 5 star necessarily, but I'm just gonna stick in something that I think I really enjoyed. The A to Z challenge spread. You can see that this one was a disaster, and it was, I want to say it's not because of me, but I would be lying. It was because I thought it would be a great idea to go backwards from Z to A, and I didn't plan the spacing because I'm a genius, and I messed up. So I did stick like a sticker washi tape situation, and it was ugly as heck. So, whatever. It doesn't matter. I still want to do the challenge and see if I can get every single alphabet on here. If books have articles in the title, like the and a or whatever, you don't really count it unless you want it to count. But I think books that start with A and T are relatively easy to get to. If it's like the something, it's relatively easy to get. But if it is a book that has a Z, for example, that's so much more difficult to get. So I don't expect to actually complete this challenge, but it's something that I want to give a shot at. So we'll see. Another spread I have is the anticipated releases. I'm so thrilled about this one. I think it looks so cute. Honestly, because of the colors. The colors are giving so much. I want to like put in like star ratings after I finish reading the books, if I ever do. I've only read When I Kill You by B.A. Paris so far, so I don't know where to put the stars because like there's not much spacing below it. So it's either going to be on the side or below the book. And it's not going to work for every single one, so that's really bothering me. But other than that, I think it's such a cute spread. January was a mishmash because I initially started off with wanting to do like a wintry theme, and then I subscribed to the Hubman and Shop Girl sticker sheet thingy, and I got lots of stickers, like so much. It's ridiculous. So I needed to put it somewhere, and I did this. Um, I did end up actually enjoying it. I did like a little TBR situation as well. I read a couple of books from that TBR, but the next page I had like a postcard that they gave, and I stuck more stickers on it, and I put that up. I thought that was really cute, and I had a little tracker thing going on. I really liked that one. Obviously, you can see that I've messed up because I, very late in the game, decided that I wanted to add pages that I read in a book, and obviously I didn't have a ruler. It was my own fault. I am the cause of my own destruction, so I'm not going to blame it on anyone else other than me. But I also moved on to having like mini reviews for each book that I read. So this was like a little impromptu, so I want to make this more defined in the month of February. So I like this. I think this is very cute. In February, the theme was sweets from Hubman and Chub Girl. I still kept on with the theme. I wanted to keep going with their stickers because I wanted to put them to use. So I have like a TBR, the pages read, and all that kind of stats. The next page is mostly just quotes from romance books. I just have the one because that's all I could remember, and that is from Kata from Liz Tom 40 that I really enjoyed, so I just put it there. I have my tracker still going on, and then I just have more pages to write mini reviews in. That's it. And I just want to have fun with it because now it's just like a very basic journal, right? So I don't have to go like crazy trying to be like, oh, I missed tracking this one thing. Jail, I cannot do anything else. I have that sense of foreboding that I just cannot continue with anything. So that would be a good idea to make it as simple as possible and just make it cute as well so that I can like want to actually look at it. That's it. So I've updated my journal. I read quite a bit of this book today, so I'm going to continue reading this one and I'll keep you posted on how it goes. This is going to be a very generic reading vlog, but I do want to do another reading vlog where I'm going to do maybe like finding a 5-star book or something like that. I'm really not good at vlogging because I'll have one freaking angle. Everything else is a mess in my life, so I don't also film in public because I don't know how to talk in public. To a camera especially, it's just, I find that so awkward. But I think that's something that I want to conquer this year, but we'll see. That is it for this update. I will talk to you all later, maybe? Question mark? But that's it. See you. It is the end of the day. I should probably just wash my face and go to bed. I think I'll just listen to the book before I go to bed. Like I said, I did read like up to 200 something pages today, and I want to finish at least another 50. And I think I can do it. I just need to read for like an hour or so, and I think I can get there. It is very gripping. Magda has escaped being killed like twice now. It is very intriguing. I wonder what's going to happen to her. Also, it's been like a week and I've wanted to paint my nails. I have my nail polishes like lined out on my nightstand, and it's so messy. It's driving me insane. But I still have it out there in hopes that I'll get to painting my nails. I just haven't. Is there a reason? No. It's by the end of the day, like at 8 o'clock, I'm just so down and I don't want to do anything. I'll log off for now. It's Thursday night, and I will see you all tomorrow. It's supposed to snow tomorrow, and I'm not thrilled about that because I have an early morning appointment. It's gonna snow. I don't want to drive in the snow. Okay, bye. Okay, hello, it's the next day. It's the end of the day. I am not very good at updating clearly, but I have finished The Society of Unknowable Objects by Gareth Brown. I think I'm gonna give it like 4 stars. It was very entertaining. It's been a while since I've read fantasies, So given that, this was a really good book. I haven't read anything like this. I feel like it was pretty unique to me, at least. Like I said, we're following around this character named Magda Sparks. She is going on this little adventure to find a magical object. In this case, it was like a little chess piece, and it had some magical properties, and she's going and hunt for this. While she's in Hong Kong, she's being hunted down by some random man. She's no idea why. She's facing death and running away, and she's running back to society, and you kind of understand like what is happening within the society a little more, and it was entertaining. You know, there are magical elements of everything. The villain storyline was really cool. People who were trying to hunt her down, just really fun. It took a while for me to kind of get into it, honestly. I think I started reading this in the beginning of January, if I'm not wrong, and literally it's almost a week into February and I just finished it. Like, it wasn't really calling to my attention for me to grab it and just sit down and read, so that was definitely there, but I did finish it, so kudos to that, I guess. I needed a more fast-paced book right after that, so I started reading The Wild Card by Stephanie Archer. This is the last book of the Vancouver Storm series, and I just picked this up on my Kindle, and I have been really enjoying this. If you want to like giggle and kick your feet, I think you'll really enjoy this, but keep in mind this is very spicy. If you're not into that, steer clear, like far, far away from this. This is kind of like a dislike to like romance where they get forced to work with each other and fall for each other kind of a situation. We have Coach, Tate Ward, and Jordan. I forgot her last name, but that's besides the point. They have been interacting for a very long time. I think from the beginning of the series, they've known each other, they've talked to each other kind of, but then there's this animosity between the two characters for some reason, and then we actually dig into their past, understand both their perspectives, and get to a point where we really root for both of them. And honestly, like I said, you really kick your feet the whole time. The dialogues between these two and just the team, Vancouver Storm, the people in that team who are just rooting for these two characters is so cute. And I don't think anyone in the series got that much of a push to be together. But these two characters are just adorable, and I understand why everyone is really rooting for them. They just seem to work really well, and I've been enjoying this so much. Like I said, again, it is spicy, so if you're not into that, stay away. I've been reading that. I'm almost done, honestly. Like, that's how long I have not updated you guys. This is why I say, like, I'm not very good at vlogging. Like, if you have noticed, I literally sit on my floor, on my bed. That's it. I don't leave my room. And if I do leave my room, I never film outside because I don't know how to do that. I get so conscious about that, so I need to like figure that out a little bit, but enter the B-roll of me reading for a little bit. So cute. I just want to get into the book and like squeeze them. So cute. I want to like chat a little more. I filmed a couple of dance videos. It has literally been a month and a half since I danced. I think it's been 2 months actually. Like, I've not danced in a really long time. When I got hit with the flu, that was like it, right? I literally did not dance for like a whole last month plus. And I try to do like 2 little dances, and literally it takes no exertion at all. But I was dying. Could not breathe the whole time. I was just like gasping for air. Bro, that is so bad. I don't know what to do. I need to get my stamina up again because I want to go back to dance classes. Literally, I had to skip a whole term of dancing because I couldn't breathe. And now I'm like, I feel better. Girl, you were dying doing like 2 steps. 30 minutes of barely moving and I was dying. It's a little frustrating. My phone's dying. That's very rude. But yeah, like, I'm finding it really difficult to get back into being healthy again. So life is a bit of a struggle, but it's all good. Okay, so I wanted to close out this vlog because I kind of forgot to keep doing this. I did finish reading The Wild Card by Stephanie Archer. This is the 5th, and I think it was supposed to be the last book. A lot of people were saying it was the last book, but it ended in a way that made me think that there could be a potential book with another character. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people said this was the last one. I don't think it is. I hope I actually talked about this somewhere. I don't think my microphone was working, but it is now, I hope. The coach, Tate Ward, is keeping tabs on the owner's daughter, Jordan, and Jordan is this very independent woman, and she kind of hates her dad for some reason, and she wants nothing to do with her dad. We don't know why exactly. It's been mentioned in one of the previous books, but we don't know that many details about it, and this is where we kind of explore everything. The story itself is very cutesy. You will giggle, you'll kick your feet. It's so cute. I do agree with that. It is very spicy, but the thing that I didn't like is it felt kind of low stakes. It felt like nothing was really happening. Most of the time, both Tate and Jordan, they were kind of like in their houses. They got to a point where they were kind of neighbors living next to each other, and that is the dynamic we're following throughout. And it felt very domestic rather than really high stakes. The other books felt like something was actually going on, whereas this one just felt just plain. I genuinely loved the daughter character. She's like 9 or 10 years old. She's so sweet. Such a lovely little kid, and I loved actually seeing scenes with her and Tate and just her interacting with her family and stuff. It was very adorable. I really enjoyed all of that. And you can really see Tate and his baby mama. They actually did a good job raising this child, and it's very sweet just seeing her just going through the whole motion, interacting with Jordan and everything. Very adorable. I really enjoyed that. But yeah, like I said, it felt very domestic, and I just wanted a little something more. That's it. You know, I give it 4 stars because I really did enjoy the banter that these characters had, and just the chemistry was very sweet. It was really fun. Like I said, I was giggling so much. It was just so adorable to see them together, and I really enjoyed all of that. But I just wanted to preface this by saying this is not my favorite book from the entire series, but it was a solid book. And I will definitely keep reading if there's another book in the series. But yeah. That's all I got. I did start reading something else. I don't know if I want to like really include it in this vlog because like I'm not really doing much. I think we're gonna close it at this 2 books. That's not so bad, and within a week I think that's pretty good in my opinion. So we're just gonna call it a win, and we're gonna call it for the video as well. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys stay for longer. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all next time with another one. Until then, I'll talk to you in the comments. Goodbye.